What it do? What it do? It is another day. Almost, boy. I was like, man, ain't no way I can't post a video today. Hear me? So I had to jump on here. Hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody's, you know, healthy, wealthy, in the right state of mind in order to overcome what we need to overcome on this planet. But anyways, hope y'all got, you know, a little bit of information from yesterday's video, The Art of Believing. And I also wanted to, you know, put this out there, you know, starting this video off. All my videos, man, are mainly my opinion. My opinion mixed with fact. So that's it. I'm gonna come with I would like to come with more detailed videos, maybe here in the near future, maybe, you know, starting in the next couple weeks or so. But I just wanted to get started. You know, it's just some things about just getting started. You know what I'm saying? Just getting started. You did everything mentally, you know, just prepared yourself, say, okay, I'm gonna do that. You wrote it down, do. And some things just gotta dive right into and just get started. And that's what I want to kick off today with, you know. Coming off The Art of Believing is just, once you get there, just start believing. You know, start believing. Not start believing, but start getting started. You know what I'm saying? Start getting the information in practical practice, putting yourself out there, right? So you can go ahead and start to build the knowledge for it and the knowing of, or transferring that belief into knowing, transferring that belief into knowledge. So just get started. You know, some things, you know, we take for granted. I'm a strong advocate for, you know, saying that, you know, success has to do with 90% of your mental state of mind, and then 10% on the action that you actually do. Because a lot of people don't understand that setting up systems, setting up a game plan, writing things down, getting started. Just the act of getting started, or the mental process of thinking about getting started and then putting it into action. So, you know, a lot of people wouldn't agree with me, which I really don't care, but that's just how I see it. It's my opinion. You know, 90%, I believe everything starts mentally and then you manifest it into the physical. And I think that manifestation is really only 10% of what actually took place in the in the unseen world, or the non-physical world. So get started. You know, get started. Manifest it as quick as possible. Manifest the thought. Manifest the mental creation as quick as possible by getting started. It's not going to be perfect, right? It's not going to be perfect. You know, you can do your best to draw a perfect circle, right? Your first time drawing a circle, it looks nothing like a circle. You get what I'm saying? But as you progress and get better at drawing circles, the more it actually looks like a circle, even though it still might not be perfect. You get what I'm saying with that? So just get started. Get started and turning that art of believing into knowing and knowledge through the information and the experience that you're gaining from the art of believing, or from believing. Explain that, right? So you say, L, explain that to me, right? So you're transforming this believing through information and repetition and experience. So now that's building a memory, right? Or building a habit, or a new paradigm shift. So now that belief is now manifested into knowing and knowledge, right? So that's what I mean when I say, you know, belief is just it's part of the 90% of the mental fortitude, right? Belief is part of that. You get what I'm saying? Belief is part of that 90%. Believing. That's where it's at. And then once you believe, all you gotta do is put 10% in. The rest is just 10%, the action steps. The action steps. I'm not saying that you don't have to go hard. I'm not saying take it easy. I'm not saying 10% is you taking it easy. Let's not get this twisted. Just because a number is higher don't mean it's going to be less difficult. The 90% is the easy part. Thinking of something, thinking of some type of creativity. The 10% is the hardest part. And that's why, and kind of break it down, the way I look at it like that is because I say, okay, 90% of people really live in their minds. And when I say that is 90% of people really live in their minds, they come up with all these creative ideas. They come up with these novels they want to write, myself included. I'm part of the 90%, right? So we come up with all this this creativity, this godlike power to create, right? But we don't put the actual due diligence in, right? We don't put the due diligence in. We don't put the the doing behind it, right? We don't put the doing behind it, and then we're not even diligent in when we're doing it. See where I'm going with this? And so it reflects on the success rate, and that's the whole reason why this whole concept was given to me the way that it was. Because you find me somebody online right now that's saying 90% your success is based off 90% mental and 10% action. Show me one person on there besides me. Most people is going to hands down disagree with me, call me an idiot. But 90% of people on this planet live in their minds, thinking that they better, thinking that they this whole great special person, but you ain't nothing. And I'm not saying that in a negative sense. I'm saying that in a sense of reality, as in the sense of this whole facade at times that we can be caught up in about ourselves and about the world and how we picture ourselves, especially with social media out here, right? That's 90% of us out here. The 10% of us that's actually doing the work, that's actually putting in the action. You see how I come up with this? This ain't nothing but me viewing the world that I live in. Come on, God, what you doing? But me living, viewing the world I live in. I can't do nothing else but take the data that's out here and store it in my brain and dissect it and break it down. So, and the key thing to turning on that 10% is just starting with, just starting. Just like that, just start it. Turn on the car, turn the key, start it. You got everything under the hood. That's the mental. Everything under the hood already. But you gotta that walk, that picking up the pen, putting the ink on paper, getting out the house, running. That's the kick. That's the key in the ignition to get it started. That's why I'm putting out these YouTube videos. They might not be perfect. They might not be the best. We might get 1, 2, 3 views. We might get 100 million views. It don't matter. What matters is getting started. Getting started. That is what matters. And so, you know, that's where I want to go with that today. You know, I ain't gonna keep y'all too long. Y'all know I like to keep it between 10 and 12 minutes. So, you know, and this is just my opinion, my philosophy. If you agree with it, you know what I'm saying, you get any information off what I'm saying and how I'm presenting it in the particular format that I'm presenting it, please give me a thumbs up, a like, a subscribe. Keep following us. We're gonna put more content out there every day. So, you know, remember, believing is an art because everybody don't believe. I said that in the last video. Believing is an art because everybody do not believe. Everybody do not believe. Do not believe, especially in what you believe in or what you think everybody should believe in. So believing is an art. And then once you understand that you have this art, this of belief, now you can begin to draw. Now you can begin to draw your life out. You can begin to construct it, right? It was always a goal of mine to start from the bottom and make it all the way to the top. No matter how long it took me to get there. That was my #1 goal. That was my #1 mission in life. Start from the bottom and take it to the top. A lot of people don't understand why I chose to be homeless. Remember in the last video I said some people are, when they're homeless, they are successful. Let me say it like this. I didn't choose to be homeless just as in the sense of, well, I'm just be homeless. And I thank God that I never was really homeless. I always had people around where I might have to, you know, I'm couch surfing. But I just always put in my spirit a long time ago, when I stopped playing football, my passion for football, it's kind of dispersed from me. I told myself, I'm gonna start from the bottom. And I'm gonna work my way all the way up to whatever is up is, right? Whatever up is. When I find out what the up is, that's what I'm working towards, right? So after football, I just said, you know, this is what we on. This is what we doing. This is how we gonna get it rocking. This is how we gonna get it popping. And you know, my life was really challenging. It was challenging because once I made that conscious decision, it turned unconscious. And so my whole life unfolded in certain ways where some people didn't really understand. When you come from mom, dad in the household, church background, why are you know, going out, you know, doing certain things, whatever the case. Like, you brought up in a good home. You get what I'm saying? Like, you tripping. But a lot of the things I wanted to go out here and experience. And a lot of people don't understand the importance of experience and putting yourself out there in the field, putting yourself out there on the battlefield, putting yourself out there on a day in and day out basis. And you ain't trying to ask for everything from people and beg people and this, that, and the third. You know, you're just thankful that they giving you an ability to either to sleep, eat, whatever the case. You know? So, you know, with that being said, you know, just remember the art of believing. Because when I was in this process, I said, I believe that I can make it from the bottom to the top. I believe I can make it from the bottom to the top. And then as I started getting information, knowledge, being out here in the streets, out here in the world that we live in, that belief turned into a knowing. That belief turned into a knowing. I know I can make it from where I'm at right now. From where I'm at right now, I know I can make it. So always, and if you don't know what you're doing with these arts and these powers that you got at your disposal, people will take advantage of it for you. Believe me, they will. That's a whole nother video for a whole nother time. But yeah, man, get started. I ain't mean to ramble off too much, but get started. We above our time. Get started. Get started. Turn that art of believing, turn that believing into knowledge, turn it into knowing. And get started. Alright? I'll catch y'all on the backside. Know you love. Peace. Many blessings to you and yours. See you later.